Hi friends, this is Sarah from Crafting and Relaxing. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. This is Bringing Back Basic Gray. This is a collaboration with Bourbon Creek Crafts here on YouTube and Stampin' Cat on Instagram. Basic Gray made paper years ago. They only do fabric now. We have Basic Gray paper left over in our stash because we sort of hoarded it, and maybe there are some of you out there that are doing the same and should pull it out and use it. For this month, I made a project for myself, and start to finish, I decided this morning that I wanted to do this with Basic Gray paper, and here we are in the afternoon. And I have been to a nursery with the girls and I'm back. So this project didn't take me very long at all. It was just decide and go. I stitched it together with a tealish embroidery floss, and the cover is green and splashes of some teal right here. And it's 2 layers of Basic Gray paper glued together. Then I made a pocket. This was a little embellishment that was in my Basic Gray stash, so it looks just like one of their patterns. And then I just put some embroidery floss through it and made this a pocket. This journal is super plain because I'm going to take it with me on our trip to Kansas City and to go to Missouri Star Quilt Company. So this will be my traveler's notebook. I made it a size that I think it'll fit in my purse just fine. I'll be able to sit and write in it with my pens when I am on a break and Katie is buying every piece of fabric, or if we are laying around in the hotel or we're sitting at lunch, I can just update it. I kept in mind how many days the trip is. For us, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. So I didn't put a lot of pages. And I tried to make it large enough that if I want, we can put some snapshots in here after. Maybe we'll get a picture of like Nancy and Katie and I. Nancy, you're in charge of remembering. I don't know if you will have seen this video though by then, so I don't know if you'll know that. Okay, good luck. I could put some snapshots. I might also want to use some letters and put, Missouri and the year or something like that, or a big star, Missouri Star. Knowing me, I will pick up receipts, stickers, maps. I love maps. Like if there's a map of all the Missouri Star stores or all that kind of stuff. So I will just embellish it. I've put a few things in a Basic Gray paper that I like, a bit more of it, absolutely wonderful. I had a stash of Basic Gray embellishments, so I put that. I did give myself one pocket, but then I decided I wanted to stop because I don't know what I'm going to want to glue in here. So I don't want to have a whole bunch of pockets, and that's why I don't have any pockets across the bottom. So I have lots of room. And a lot of these papers are white on one side, so I'll have room to write. Years ago, Daniela Hayes made me an embellishment book and sent me this, and I've been hanging on to it. There were a couple of different months, and I just hadn't used the April one, and I thought, oh, now is the time. Her work is just amazing, and she's Daniela Hayes here on YouTube if you're not familiar with her. So I put that here because it's a trip in April. This is all Basic Gray paper. I just went through my bins and grabbed different things. And just to mix it up, I'm going to round these corners. I won't have my corner rounder with me, but I have put some washi on my cross stitch bag, so I'll have a little bit of that. That's nice for if I want to do a tip out with anything or if I want to attach something. I probably will have a tiny bottle of glue also, depending on if I take the stuff to do scrap cards with me. And then here, just gorgeous paper. This paper, I literally couldn't decide which side I wanted to show, so I tore it down so the other side shows in the pocket. I may make this smaller, we'll have to see later. And this is a tuck spot, so I can put some stuff in here. And this is an embellishment that has a bunch of fabric on it. And I thought we have to have some textiles. We're going on like a quilt bucket list trip, so has to be there, right? And this may be a tip out. It may be glued down to be a pocket. We shall see. This one is a tuck spot, and it was out of the Basic Gray embellishment package. And there you go. And I didn't put a pocket on here because maybe this is for photos. I can't imagine we'll take a lot of photos, but who knows, we might. Or I could grab some still shots out of one of my videos. I do think I'll make video. I'm not sure. So anyway, I was just thinking each page could be a day, or it could be glue some stuff in, write about the day, glue some more stuff in, then start the next day. We shall see. Zeus is having some sort of meltdown because he's in the backyard by himself. Oh my gosh, I put Zeus out the craft room door and he was barking at the other door. How rude that he should be out in the backyard on a dry day by himself for 5 minutes. Oh, I just remembered, Nancy won't see this video because this video is not due out until we get back. I just thought I better film this because what if I get busy or forget? What if I lose this? I might do a snippet, or I'll do it in updates sometime and kind of show you how it turned out. But this just gives you an idea. Made it one morning and I think it's going to be great. The journals that I usually make are similar in size. This one's only 8 inches tall, and that has to do with my travel purse. But they're usually a lot more pages. And what I find is on a trip, I don't want too many pages. I have lots of notebooks from over the years where the pages at the end are empty and I didn't write enough, and I felt a lot of pressure. So not too much space I think is good for me. And I had a great time when I did December Daily when we were in Maui. So I think this will be about right for me. And if it's not, I can always tear out some of the pages. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to check out what Bourbon Creek Crafts shows here on YouTube for bringing back basic gray, and Stampin' Cat on Instagram. And we do this every month on the 18th. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you're taking time for crafting and relaxing. Bye-bye.